So now basically to move our main aim, why you guys are here, I would like to pass the word to our guest. He's head of the marketing. He's integration team on our big IT company. His name is VADIM Hasanov, and he has a lot of experience on working and doing marketing strategies for such a big brands like Armani, Adidas, Bata, Bugatti, and other biggest brands. So please welcome Vadim.
Thank you very much. I hope every one of you already have this application on your phone just to try one. Because it's actually there's something new on the market. And by the way, I'm a retailer. I'm from your side. So I know why we're here. We're here to talk to you on your language. So all my life, I used to work as a retailer, and this is my portfolio. It's like a first time in my life when I work for IT company, and how I become a part of the IT company. I bought this product for one of businesses which I was a development director, and I found that it's unique. And then one day I decided, like, oh, it's good. Someone was close to the Mark Zuckerberg, who created the Facebook, and I think this idea is genius. And I decided to help guys with my retail experience because they, IT guys, they really need some support from the retailers. So what I do here, and I want to talk to you about the things on your language about why customers stay with us. I was surprised when I started doing research for this topic, and I didn't find the answer. So we, all of us, know the things how we get customers, but I offer you to talk about how we can, why customers stay with us. And in the end of this presentation, I hope you will see the answer. So we will talk about only retail business processes for now, all right? So I hope it will be useful for you. So before we start, I want to define some words from my experience from retail. So before, who is a new customer? The new customers in my retail chain, I didn't have the boxes with the new customers, so I couldn't open them and take the new customer and put on the market. All new customers are someone's regular. So all of you, you are once coming or one-time customer somewhere, but you prefer the shops, cafes or restaurants where do you go regular. So even your kids, they go with you. So there is no new customer on the market, in my experience. And by the way, if you want to just interrupt me and say it's something different on our Malaysian market or in my retail businesses, like it doesn't really work this way, yeah, it would be good if we will talk. Because now we're here, we already spent time, and we need to discuss a bit. What is loyalty? I don't go to Wikipedia and I don't go to any the professional book to see the definition. So this definition is from my retail experience. The business must be loyal to the customer, not backwards. My grandmother, she's from, I'm a Russian and she's from Russia, and when it was part of USSR, we had a lack of products. So it was a bit difficult to get something on the market. So even you have a lot of money, you have to do, or you have to show loyalty to the owner of the shop or manager of the shop to get the books, to get a dress, to get a meat, to get a good quality products. You, as a customer, must be loyal to be a number one who will get this like a special offer to get it, because money was nothing. Now, no one of you can offer me something unique. If you offer me the food or clothes, I can get it from someone else. If you provide me the tools or gadget, I can buy them from the other suppliers or from internet, or I can order them even from other country if you are unique on this Malaysian market, for example. So all we need is just be loyal to our customer. All right, and let me Let me tell you the example of the loyalty. When you go to the store and buy food, you go and let's say you always buying the bag because they charge you the 80 cents. I don't know how much money, but I know the local retailers charging people for the bags. In Russia, we already not pay for this. But let's say you will be surprised. The retailer will say, from today, you will not have to pay for the bags. So you're getting something extra. You're getting a loyalty to you from the retailer. And I will talk about this later. So who is a loyal customer? It could be the regular one who comes daily, on daily basis, on a weekly basis, or even on a monthly basis, but he has an emotions. Or it could be just one-time customer. Just recall in your mind when you come first time in some restaurant you have never been before, and you was absolutely satisfied and happy with the service, food, smell, staff behavior, and even your bill. So remember your emotions. And this is the things which force you to talk about it. So big difference between regular and loyal customers is emotions only. So now even we started measure everything. We were talking about digital marketing. We create lots of systems, but now we are still being human. And all the things which push us to do something or to buy something is emotions. So the basic thing in retail, in my experience, was creating emotions first with the service, products, and whatever you do, and then any loyalty system, any CRM or ERP system, any whatever you provide, some like a service. But first thing is emotions. This is a big difference between just suppliers and loyal companies which show loyalty to their customers. So I can say that, again, it's just my definition, my personal definition. A loyalty system is a system of competitive advantages which creates emotions. Number of the things, technologies or products or services which works together. So let's say you are retailers, and here is the kids exercise. I offer you to play this a bit for this. So let's say that I have 2 branches in my retail chain, and I decided to review managers to make it better. But you know, there are no 2 same people on market. So I asked my recruiting department to find me 2 new guys which will take a position of managers of the branch A and B. All right, this is a exercise, and my branches make $50 and $80 per day. This is revenue. All right. So what we have here, our recruitment department found for us 2 people, and no one is the same as I told you. So one can double our revenue, another one can multiply it by 1.2. So how would you put these guys to branches A and B? Just make a decision in your brain. Who will go to which branch? Most of the people trying to do the first choice because we want to make equal branches to provide the same service for people in one area of the town and in another area of the town, and we create same powerful stores. But if we go just for numbers, but let's don't forget about the money, because all the businesses starts from money. We are here to earn money. We wake up early to make some money or make big money. And if we talk about some mistakes, which is just $15 per day, if we just did a mistake with the people, it's gonna cost you $450 per month. It's about 1 person, like a business unit. And you see, year, 5,400 year. And it's a simple example about the small amount, $50 and $80 revenue. Imagine your revenue in your businesses, how much money do you have, and let's say you can calculate your decision, how do you put some strengths in your businesses. So I want to say you, from my experience, I just want to share with you, we need to make strengths more stronger in order to get more money and create a more stronger retail chain. Are you agree with this? Okay, good. How to keep and increase loyalty level of your business? Of course, by attention and respect. I can provide you some examples, and you can recall in your mind this. We have all of us have the families, have a friends. Some people who had a family, they just getting boring, or they don't pay enough attention to each other. When you're having friendship or you are dating, sometimes you have just lack of attention from the person you are sitting next to. So just recall in your mind, some people come to the shop or to the restaurant just to get attention, to get emotions from the staff. They talking to people, especially the adults, or people from which is 30 plus, 40 plus. They coming to restaurant and cafe to talk to staff about life, about weather, about economy, about everything. Do you know why? Because they don't get enough emotions from the family and from the friends. So if you provide enough emotions and attention to these people who come to you, you already provided over-expected service. Just attention. This is really important, because if I came to you, let's say Starbucks. Okay, everybody knows Starbucks. When you come to Starbucks, they're waving to you and showing, hello, mister, and they're watching to your eyes. Not just hello, you say, hello, welcome to Starbucks, and they telling you directly. Then they ask you your name, because it's like when you're meeting someone. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. My name is Vadim. Once again, nice to meet you, Vadim. Yeah, what kind of coffee do you like? What good choice. They're saying some things which is like very common for friendship, because they providing me even more attention than my friends do for me. And now I want to talk about our customers. Again, from my experience. This is the Pareto rule. I hope you know. Everybody knows this 20-80 rule. 20% of the customers bring you the 80% of revenue. And another, 80% of customers, they are once coming and they bring you just 20% of revenue. So in this case, I can say these customers are regular, and I can say they are ours. These customers are once coming or one time coming, and this is not my customers, and others. So this is simple. And how do we spend money on them? To attract these and others customers, we spend money on the Instagram, Facebook, any social media, what we have in the world, the advertisement, radio, billboards on the street, paperwork, emails, magazines. Two most expensive channels to advertise and attract not our customers to become the Google and the TV. This is the most expensive part. But what we do with these customers when they become ours? How do we spend money on them? We do telephone calls. Have you ever been in a situation that you sit and say, all right guys, this is the time to call me with your advertising. Let's imagine you are a loyal customer to Starbucks, Starbucks loyal to you, so you have a relationship with the customer, Starbucks, and you sit and expect, okay Starbucks, it would be nice if you call me and tell about your new special offers. never on time. So what we retailers do to our most important customers who bring us biggest money is calling them not on time. Okay? Then we send them text messages. How we call it? Spam. Yes, it's spam. So do you like spam? No. Who still sending it? I don't know, but everybody getting this rubbish into the phone, especially and they're still sending the text messages to people who again brings a lot of money. All right, what else we do to our customers? We do some congrats to them once a year for birthday and once a year for Christmas. And once a year, I don't know your local celebrations or holidays, but yes, we sometimes celebrate. But it's a couple of times per year when we send some presents to our customers. And by the way, what we do is a discount. So you can say, how do you provide what kind of loyalty system do you have? And you can say me, we have the discount cards, which we put on the table for the customer, and he is happy to have it. And we provide discounts. For you guys, I have to explain what is discount and discount cards for you. I have my wallet here, and I want to show you how it works. So let's say you have a restaurant or you have a shop, and you brought me bill, and my bill was $200 US. And you come to me and say, Vadim, you are my favorite customer, and I provide you the 50% discount card because you decided to make me happy. Would I be happy? I think maybe. If you provide me the card, my bill to 200, how much do I have to pay if I have 50% discount card? How much? I had to pay 200. You provided me discount for 50%, 100. So I pay you 100. Where is another 100? Yes, here. I didn't even take it off my wallet. And this 100, it stayed between another money. So sometimes I don't remember how much money do I have in my wallet. Or it's not all my money. I have money on my deposit, I have money on another card, I have money in the pocket, family money or whatever. So I don't really feel. But you know what you just did for me? You were expected that you will be surprised me. But actually, you just showed me your stuff is cheaper than I paid before. That's it. So I was surprised just for the second. It's good, I saved money, but it's nothing about emotions. You just showed me like you charged before too much, because now you provide me the discount and you can stay alive with this kind of prices. So why you didn't provide me good prices before? I don't know. But now I feel like it's just a cheaper. That's it. No emotions, no relationship between me and you created. Nothing. So, and it doesn't force me to come back to you again. Not really. I don't have anything. So let's say, and the difference between cashback system. Cashback system, and when I pay you 200, and you say me, all right, Vadim, this is 100 I put for my stuff, for things I bought, for services, for electricity, office, whatever you, all your expenses, and another 100 I keep it for you. When you come back, it will be waiting here. So you can be sure your next bill will be the minimum less for 100. So it forced me to come back. But we are actually not just a cashback system. I will explain you what's the difference between us. I have to tell you that do we motivate our staff? So they have the standard monthly salary, and sometimes they have the percentages of the sales. Yes. So we motivate our staff to sell more. How about our customers? How we motivate them to make more money for us? I don't really know. In my experience, we didn't really do that. So we try to sell, come to them and partner them with new products, some text messages, phone calls, and come to the office or attract them by advertisement. But it was like not really convenient and a good way to do so. Our customers, again from my experience, they we can say they are customers. Loyal customers are customers and promoters. Because do you remember we were talking that loyal customers, they have an emotions. So when they customers, they buy and you give them bonuses like a cashback system or even this discount. When they promote your business, you do nothing to them. If you do something, tell me right now. When I had an emotions of your business, are you from retail? What kind of retail do you have? Is it clothes, restaurant, cafe? What is it? Spa. Good. Yes, spa is about emotions. Yeah, it's really about emotions because it's relaxed, it's pleasure, it's beauty. Yeah, and so it's all about emotions. When I came to you and I spent money in your business and you provided me the appropriate service, and I'm happy, and I tell about it to my friends. How do you appreciate it in your business if you know about it? So I guess no, it's just a word of mouth. That's it. So we can say the word of mouth brings us at the most amount of people who can afford your prices and they expect to get this service which they heard about. Now we can motivate. So the idea of our loyalty system is we can motivate loyal customers to come to you and to tell to their friends and surroundings about your business if they had emotions. So the first thing, you have to create emotions and you have to create loyal customers. And now you have the possibility to provide them some example of loyalty system which they can use. And you can thank them if they talk about you. So let's say I have been to your business once and I told to my wife, do you know that I was telling about your business to my wife? No. If my wife will tell about it to your friends, you will also do not know about it. So we created a system which allowed you to know how my wife talking about your business to her friends. Even both of them didn't come to your business yet. So this is a way how we pass the discount cards. So let's imagine, or let's remember when we were in some situations that our friends have a discount or cashback cards, especially discount cards, and we just want to use these discount cards and ask them, do you have these discount cards for like a perfume shop? And if someone have the platinum or brilliant discount card, we ask them, can I borrow this card? So now we created a way about the link between person who providing the digital discount cards to the person and the customer who received it. And this link is forever. So it means like we digitized a word of mouth. And we created a personalization as well. So it's not enough now to make a name in Starbucks for myself, because it's already not new. Starbucks does it, many companies already steal this technology. When you call to your bank, do you remember what's going on? They say, hello mister, and telling your name. Because they know your number, they know your name, so they don't need to identify you. And it's fine for us. We like this when they call it, hello Mr. Johnson? Yeah, it's me. Yeah, how you know? Yeah. We're surprised in a good way. Now we should provide the personal discount to our yeah, I can say personal discount to all of the customers. You know why? If I reached the maximum discount, let's say I spend in your business 1,000 of briquettes and you provided me the biggest discount. What would be if my friend will spend 2,000? So I already reached the maximum discount. So it means he will have the same discount because it's like a maximum in your business, in your loyalty system. 10, 15, 20%, like this. So we both of us reached the 10, 20% of discount. But he spent twice more than me. Why we have the same loyalty system? He, my friend, has to have his personal discount because he spent more, or he brought to your business his surrounding, which spent a lot of money, but you didn't pay for it. So we created a system which allowed you to measure the things, and you can actually satisfy with this. And you see the example. Today, Farah has a discount 11.21%. Because she has earned this amount. But then in the evening, she brought her friends to your business. They spent money, and because of connection on the server, it's very smoothly comes to her, and tomorrow she will have the 14.36%. Day after tomorrow, it could be less or more. Depends on how good does she promote your business. And it's very important because you know why? Sarah is loyal customer. It means she knows your menu. She tried on all the lines in your menu. She knows your clothes. She knows the smell of the shop. She knows how it looks like. Is it good stuff or not? About the quality. So she was happy. Then she told to her surroundings about the emotion which you provided to her. So this connection to your friends is very important for you, and I can say very expensive. You retailers, as me, and we know we do manipulate people every time. And when we create marketing strategy, at that moment we think about how we will manipulate and when by our customers. So I can say, when I go to supermarket and it's queue, there is some sweets just next to me. Do you remember this? When you stay in the queue, here's chocolates, candies, and all the stuff which we don't need. It's expensive. Real cost of this thing is very small, and when you buy it, you bring that huge margin to supermarket. I like it. I like to buy this stuff from the queue when I'm queuing. Because it's kind of pleasure for me. I'm buying this rubbish, I don't need it. Sometimes I just forget these things in a bag and throw in a bin. But when I'm queuing, it's boring, nothing to do. I don't want to take my Instagram to see something. I just buy something which I want to try, and I probably will not, or I will try, but it's expensive. And it has a huge margin. But this manipulation is very, I can say, nice to me because nobody forced me to do so. I just enjoy to do so, and retailers happy. Again, so they manipulate me, and I spend money on it. So when we create manipulations, it's very important to manipulate loyal customers because they bring most amount of money for you. And when it has to be done. So when you do startup, all you need with our system is to digitize your database to understand who is the best customer and who is the best promoter of your business. Because you know sometimes you have the students. Students are sometimes not really rich guys. But you never, this is a very important sentence, you never know who I know. From my past, when I was a student, I'm not from the rich family, but I had a friends who was from a rich family. We didn't pay attention for this, but if I tell to my friend something about shop or restaurants which his family can afford, I will get some scores if they will come and spend money, because I am a promoter, I brought them. And you never know how many of these kind of friends I have. So you have to reach all of your database and create when you start up. Then you can highlight me as a loyal customer and see. Even I don't come to you and I don't spend enough money in your business, but you can see in our system how many rich friends I brought to you. So if I were you, what would I do? I just email me, because you will have the email, or you can direct me to Instagram and say, Vadim, thank you very much for bringing me lots of friends who already were visited. So here is a table full of food, candles are burning. Take your girlfriend or your wife, come and enjoy this evening for free, because I love you. Because you are best promoter, even agent for my business. Does it work to have the system? I think in my retail experience, I didn't have this information. I didn't know who talking about my business outside of my database. I didn't know who is the best agent, who talking about my business a lot. Can I use a board? I'll tell you how it works. So let's say I'm in your business here, and I'm a loyal customer. When someone, your competitor, attract me by advertisement, by a super offer, by something, or he has appeared in my area where I live, and they go, and you lost me. The same, it's a very common experience when you go to a restaurant, you like it, you go and you're happy with everything, but you suddenly decided to go to another restaurant. Because it's like a boring, or you're already tired of this kind of food. Yeah, it happens. But if I go to another restaurant, you can lose me forever, because they not only attracted me, but also they provided me some services like extra miles, smiled a lot, or did something better. So you lost me, but you spent money to attract me and to keep me here, but you lost me. But if you have this system, even I'm already here, I already invited my friends, my surrounds to your business. So they still coming to your business, and I still getting scores from their bills when they still coming. It means in one day I will have the deposit, but deposit in scores. So for you guys, it's nothing, because it's like an air, it's a game. But I feel it like a real money. And one day I sit in another restaurant and I feel like, okay, beeping my phone, and I see it's like a notification. Thank you for bringing your friends. You earned another 15 scores. So finally, it's already 120, and it's good reason to come back. You know why? Because it was okay here. I remember my emotions. I remember it was very good here. Otherwise, I will not bring my friends here. Because they trust me. I put my name on the table when I'm telling to someone about someone's business. So it's a kind of responsibility of my reputation. If I will tell to you guys about some bad business, you will never believe me next time. So it means I like this restaurant. I just left it. So if I have the deposit in this amount, will I come back? And it happens. And it happens when I use the system in my pocket. What I do, when I'm hungry, every time, every day, which restaurants I recall first? Which burning my pocket, which make it hot, because I have the deposit and I'm going to another restaurant and spend my family money to food. But I can go to another restaurant which I also like, because I'm a loyal here, and I can spend scores which I earned because I brought my friends here. So I can spend my money to my family needs more. I can do. So it's again creating a new relationship between me and you. You provide me the scores because I brought you friends. I'm a good promoter. and I'm still paying some money to you, and your network growing. When it's success, all we need is just keep it, because all you know, our business goes like this way. So we need to keep us on the high point as long as we can. So it means our loyal customers can stay with us longer or even come back by this way. When it's crisis, all you can do is just create some aggressive marketing. Yes, our system has some tools to use it, but when it's crisis and or business doesn't go on the right way, of course there is no loyalty. If there is no loyalty, your team is not good enough. So a loyalty system doesn't really work when there is no loyalty. But when you do create that loyalty to your customers, you need to measure it. And this is a way how. So this is what's going on market now. When we pay for Instagram, when we invest money to Facebook, we know who likes our posts, but how do you measure who came and who can spend money in retail? This is a very good thing for retail especially, because when I sell something online, I know the person who was attracted by website, they straight away registered, left their name, email, telephone number, so I know who that person. But if we talk about retail, all of you have an Instagram account. How did they get information about your business? From my friend, from my particular friend, from your loyal customer who is my friend or my wife or my, I don't know, the father, or I just found you in Instagram. So now you can create a special code to any your advertisement to see how people come and where they come from. And they come and spend money, because they can get the same, I will use the board again. They can spend, they can get the same, let's say the 20% discount or cashback system from the internet. You offer them, do you like my goods? Yes. Do you want to have the discount cards right now here in the internet, and it will stay in your phone, and all of you know our mobile, our smartphones are always with us. So I always will have the discount cards, and suddenly if I just next to your store, I will come and use it for sure, because I'm not a crazy guy who will not use the discount card if it's in my wallet or in my pocket in my phone. I'm sorry. Okay. I lost my mind. I'm sorry for that. So how we get it? I can get this discount card from Facebook, and it comes from one code, which we generate. Another code will bring people from Instagram. Customers will not have any difficulties, or there is no difference how to get the discount cards, to put code 1 or to put code 2. Anyway, they will get a 20% discount. But now, please attention here. You can get from Facebook about 1,000 likes, and people who can download your discount cards about 500, but only 10 of them during the month or half a year really came and spent money. So you understand, the Facebook brought you the only 10 customers who really spent money. Instagram can bring you about the 500. Just 500 customers. Probably 100 of them decided to have your discount cards or cashback card, but 50 of them really came and spent money. So now we know only this data. How many people were attracted? Just like a PR. They are attracted by your brand or by your strategy, PR strategy. But actually, you can measure which advertising channel brings you real money. Instagram or Facebook. The same way you can use for the superstars for advertise your businesses. From magazines, like you compare two magazines and you put the same, absolutely the same advertising post, same picture, same words, everything the same, but codes are different. Customers will never recognize it because it's like a small piece of information. But then you will get information where to put money on advertisement next time and where to not. Now you don't have this information. My conclusion is, what do we provide with our new system? We provide digitizing of word of mouth. Word of mouth exists thousands of years. But only now, the first time in the world, we created a system who allowed you to digitize word of mouth in very convenient way. You do not bother any customer, do not interrupt them. They share the discounts or cashback cards, and it goes in the server in the links. Gamification. Gamification is always good. Do you need to explain what is gamification in the business between business and customer? I hope you understand. Like you provide some collecting points, some games, any marketing activity. It could be kind of gamification. Database. It's very important to have a database because if you decide to sell me your business, do you know how I will measure it? I will come to your stores and see, all right, you have this contract for renting. Okay, it lasts about 5 years, so it's a fixed price, and I can see how much money do I have to invest to this 5 years for renting. Then I will see the interior, and I will definitely find the things which is not new. So I have to renew this business and invest again money. I will ask how much money you invested in goods. So I will do stock take of your business, and I see the amount of money which you invested in the stock. And team. Team probably will leave the company. In most cases they do, because bosses are changing, so another behavior to the team, and team saying just, oh, I don't like it anymore, I don't like new way of managing, so I'm leaving. So actually, what do you sell me as your business? Contract for renting and your stock. Interior is not new, team is not for sure will stay, and of course you will sell me your brand, and it costs some money. But I will ask you, how about customers? And you can say, okay, I have about 100 received or 100 customers per day, which is unique. Okay, I'll say, okay, who of them are really my customers, or who of them are just a regular basis, or who of them are once coming? You probably don't know. I will ask you, who of your customers talk about your business and who brings you the lots of surroundings? You don't know. So actually, if you decide to sell your business, it would be the extra point to make a bigger price for your, or to concrete the price of your business to me as an investor. When you know your loyal customers name by name, and you know the capability of everyone about promoting your business. This is like an extra point. Feedbacks. Do you know, if you have a restaurant, when I come to you and you brought me the piece of soup and it's something inside, I will call the waiter and start arguing to him. So because I paid money, I want to have the good soup without any rubbish inside, and you will probably punish this guy next time because, or cook, chief, because he created a not good soup. You know that I will not come to you next time, even you bring me some excuses. Because I created the bad situation in this restaurant, and I know these guys who is responsible for this situation, they will get some penalty, and they will remember me. It means I know who will put some rubbish again to my soup next time, or who will do something wrong to my food. So I'm afraid of, and you afraid of this. You know this thing happens, and we don't want to argue to staff of the restaurant or anyone because we can just get something bad next time. So I created a better service in your restaurant, but I didn't come anymore because I don't like it anymore. So the feedback directly to owner is very important because let's imagine I served you, something wrong happens, and you created the feedback like in Uber. You rated my business in the 5 stars or 4 stars, but you left a sentence like this guy who served me just now, and boss will see who did it. He did wrong. Please think about his behavior, and then if everything is good in your business and business processes, you just change the behavior to the waiter, to the staff, and created new education, and you just created something extra. And one more thing. Let's imagine you are my loyal customer. So we have the relationship with you. Will you deny if I come to you and say, are you happy with my business? Yeah, let's say you are happy. And we'll ask you, I know when you use your discount card, this would be the block on your the system in your phone. You can leave the feedback. Could you please put something what you want to see in my business for your next come? Can you imagine how important this information? Because when I put some information to hands of your waiters or to your staff, how many times they forget it or change the mind? So I explain the thing which I want to see in your business. I am loyal. I sharing my ideas to you, but your staff just forget about it. They are not interested in developing your business. But this system allowed you to keep my ideas, which I stealing from the other countries, because I travel a lot. I've been to New York. I saw some feature in restaurant, and I came to you, to my favorite restaurant or shop, and say, guys, all you need is just create this thing, and you will be the best on market. Now you have no system to keep this. You can let me go to Facebook and write you some idea, but everybody will see this idea. But I want to share it with you directly, and I have to know, I have to be sure that big boss, decision maker, will read my idea, not just as a regular staff who checking the Facebook page for something. Company profile, yes, it's good to have. When I share a discount with you, I just can show you that, guys, here the discount card, plus you know where to go, where to call, and where it is. Discount, cashback, and coupons, yes, we have everything of this inside. It's like an extra stuff. Push notification. What do you do when you have a push notification from WhatsApp? You press and read it. We do notify people with push notifications about the growing deposit. This is very good push, very good notification which I want to read. I want to read and I want to see how my deposit in your business growing. It's again about my relationship between me and you. Talking about your business, you growing my deposit. Fair enough. Advertising channels assessment, as I told you here, so you can really assess which advertising channel brings you more customers, and fair personalization, which we were discussing. These are the things which is really important for me as a retailer. I hope you will make your personal decision if it's needed for you or not, and I'm gonna show you which businesses is very good for. So, of course, cafe, restaurants, and anything which you see here, you can just read and make your choice if you are from these businesses. But e-shops, we support e-shops in a special way because it works by itself. We have a system which is integrating. We already have this system which is integrating to your website, and it works automatically. So your website send the request to our server, and it brings back you the information about name, surname of the customer's contact details, and the scores which he has. And you don't need to participate in it, so it works automatically. Any e-shop we can support. So this is a way. So after that, I can say that I understand why my customers stay, because they have some habits, ability to come again, they wishes, they have emotions, or they don't have. I'm done. Thank you very much.